It's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I was supposed to review for you guys, man. Today we're gonna be talking about should you guys summon on this sparking limit break banner and all that good stuff, man. These past couple of weeks, bro, this game of all these banners, bro, all these bait banners before part 2 and everything like that, bro. They've been dropping a lot of these bait banners, so we gotta discuss it. Should you guys summon on this banner and everything like that? If you guys do enjoy these type of videos, man, subscribe to the channel. Road to 14K. Leave a like, turn on the notifications, so whenever I do go live or post a video, you guys will get notified and all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get on with this video now. Let's talk about this sparking limit break now. I think what 2 days ago we had this banner drop, like this Ultra Rose, his first time returning back. I know a lot of you guys went and probably summoned for him. Well, me personally, I'm not going to summon for him because 30K deep, did not pull him. So F Ultra Rose for me. Did not like him. He can rot. So it is what it is. But let's discuss this sparking limit break. This sparking limit break is actually pretty interesting because it looked like what's the name is going to be dropping around June 14th. That's what I really feel like part 2 is going to drop. Is going to be this upcoming Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. That's what I feel like that's when it's going to drop. But we'll see though. We'll see. You guys know in a few upcoming days, we might possibly be able to get a a reveals and stuff saying like, oh, part 2 or for part 2 of the anniversary or whatever. So we'll probably have to wait these upcoming days throughout this whole week, this weekend, just to see like, is it actually true? So let's take a look. Let's take a look at here. Dropping this banner is interesting because it's just the Z power. The Z power. So some of you guys might want to summon on this just for, say for example, like Goku Frieza. You guys know that Goku Frieza got a huge buff, so you guys might summon on this banner for Goku Frieza. You guys might want to summon on a LF unit that you have, like for LF17 to 14-star LF17 or anything like that, and or you can save this for part 2 as well. So let's discuss. So me personally, the reason why I think part 2 is going to be coming out around June 14th is because, one, this is ending at June 14th. So I think June 14th is actually in 5 days. So I think today is what, Friday? So it ends on Wednesday. It ends like when it's Wednesday's reset. That's when it ends, which is really interesting, right? Every time the game ends on a Wednesday, that's usually when they have like their big reset. PvP usually ends at the time. They usually always drop their banners. Most of the time it's going to be on that Wednesday reset. So that's when this banner ends. You guys see it has 4 more days left. And then also, if you take a look at co-op is actually ending in 4 more days as well. So I mean, personally, I feel like part 2 is going to start in 4 days. So they have a new co-op. So whenever the new units are, we're going to have that weird boss, and then you guys are going to be able to use the new units from there to do extra damage to the boss. And then they're going to have the Z power for the free-to-play cooler and the free-to-play Android 13. That's what I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. So let's go back to this. If you guys don't know, if we take a look at this banner has an exchange shop. This banner has an exchange shop, so some people might not even go all the way in. For this 600 Z power, you're going to need to spend 3,000 Chrono Crystals. If you only care about just getting the 600 Z power, minimum you got to spend is 3,000 Chrono Crystals. But if you want to get the extra 200 LFZ power from here, and then get these extra 1,000 from this here, and then I think you can get an extra 300, 200, extra 200 Extreme Z power, you got to spend a total of 5,000 Chrono Crystals. So let's take a look. Me personally, I think the best way, if you guys are curious about who is possibly dropping for part 2 of the anniversary, I think the best thing to do is actually not to summon right now and just to wait for the reveals and stuff. You guys know the reveals and stuff is gonna announce probably what, June 13th. So they probably gonna do it around probably what they usually do, like 9 a.m. EST, I believe. Whenever they drop the reviews and stuff for that day, they're going to usually drop it in the morning, most likely before that upcoming reset, so they can everybody get hyped up And if you guys think that Orange Piccolo does drop, so it's me personally, that this is a good example for me. If Orange Piccolo drops, they get announced, then I probably would summon on this banner just because I want to get the extra Z power, as much as the extra Z power for Orange Piccolo. And then I can get an extra 1,000 right here ready for him. 1,000 LFZ power just waiting for him. So then whenever I do summon on the banner, I do pull a copy of him, I'll have so much LFZ power waiting. So if I do pull, like, say 2 copies of him, then I can just dump 1,000 Z power here. Then I have all these other LFZ power from all these certain events, so I can try to get more dupes, put more dupes into him without having to pull like 4 more copies of him. So me personally, I think if Orange Piccolo does drop, me personally, I'm gonna spend the full 5,000. Now, say for example, you guys, some of you guys have Goku Frieza, some of you guys seen the new buffs that he's getting. I don't know when the buffs is actually going to happen to Goku Frieza. You know, this is actually a good banner. This is actually a pretty good banner dropping at this time, because if you, like I said, if you guys don't care about part 2, you guys main uni rep, you guys can dump this extra 1,000 Z power for Goku Frieza. You guys should be straight. You guys should be straight. We've been getting a ton of Chrono Crystals these past couple of weeks, bro. We're getting that 4,000 from the 5th anniversary anti medals, right? I don't know. I know a lot of you guys ain't finished the 5th anniversary medals thing, so that's 4,000 Chrono Crystals there. We're getting an upcoming 1,000 Chrono Crystals from PvP in this upcoming reset. Then we're also getting 1,000 Chrono Crystals from that Shenron code. I think a lot of you guys might be able to get really close to having 7 of your Dragon Balls there, which is really nice. We just got 1,000 Chrono Crystals from our gift box like yesterday for just, I don't know, I guess they just gave us a gift. The LegendsNEWZ gave us a gift for 1,000 Chrono Crystals there. They were getting, like I said, we're just getting so many Chrono Crystals from certain events. So I personally think that it's not as baity as one might think, because one, we know that what's name? We already know that part 1 is out, so this ends in July 19th. And then 2, if you wait a couple of days and don't summon now, and wait probably June 13th, I think that they're gonna drop the what's name. I think they're gonna drop the reveals and stuff for part 2. We're gonna get whoever the part 2 LF is, and probably some of the other 1% Sparkers. And if you do like those characters there, you guys can probably maybe invest in here, get some of this banner, or get some of these coins here. Probably spend 3K for the 600 Z power, or spend a total of 5K to get the extra 1,000 and the extra 1,000 regular Sparkings, and then the extra Z power for the extremes. And you guys can just wait, because probably the part 2 banner is probably going to last until probably July as well. So then you have like an extra month to sell as much Chrono Crystal if you guys do main movies or whatever, to get as much copies of Piccolo or whatever LF that drops for part 2 movies, whatever movie LF drops for this part 2 of the 5th anniversary. You guys will have 1,000 Z power or 600 LF Z power waiting for them. So if you do pull a copy, you can definitely just add in that 600 or 1,000 Z power. So I personally don't think this is as baity, because we can just wait it out and see what this part 2 have. If you guys don't like the part 2 LF, then you guys don't really need to summon this banner. And like I said, if you do main Goku Frieza, I personally think investing in 5K is actually really smart, because that's basically investing in a rotation here, like a rotation and a half here, and you're guaranteed to get 1,000 Z power for Goku Frieza. Just because you summon on 5,000 Chrono Crystals here, that doesn't guarantee you that you're going to get Goku Frieza. Or maybe you get the extra 1,000 Z power here for a Spark, and you can invest that into transforming Jiren. Jiren is a top 6 unit in the game. Like, he's really powerful, so then you guys can have 1,000 Z power for Jiren as well. And then the 600, maybe you want to care about Vados, the EX Vados, or whatever. So I personally don't think this is as much of a bait compared to other times, because like I said, like, this is probably one of the most valuable banners that we ever had in the game for an anniversary. We have 3 Sparkings, we have an LF that's getting a huge buff for Goku Frieza if you care about uni rep. And then, like I said, all we have to do for part 2, if you guys are more of a movies guy, just wait it out. Just wait it out. Wait until like the last day. Don't summon right now if you're curious about like who's gonna be with the movies LF. And if you guys do like who they announced for the movies LF, you guys can probably spend an extra 5,000 and then get this 1,000 Z power, 600 Z power guaranteed. And then just, you know, over the course of a month, you guys can get as much chrono crystals as possible and just keep investing into the banner until you pull the unit. And then you, next thing you know, you have Z power just guaranteed for that unit that you care for. So me personally, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait until the reveals and stuff. Like I said, I personally think the reveal stuff is gonna drop June 13th. Then I'm gonna wait, read it. I mean, not read it, watch it, react to it with y'all, see what Sparkins drops alongside whatever LF it is, and then I'll just dictate there. Do I want to go and invest my chrono crystals in here or not? So I know that I'm gonna take a huge hit in my chrono crystals, but I'm personally gonna buy a lot of chrono crystals if it is Orange Piccolo. So I don't mind actually taking this 5,000 CC hit for me, so I can have 1,000 Z power there. So whenever if it is Orange Piccolo and I pull them, I have so much Z power saved up from all these certain events that I don't really need to pull as much as him, and I can probably get him the minimum to like 9 stars or something like that. So yeah, I don't think this is that bad of a bait, because like I said, just wait it out. Just wait it out until the last day, see what gets revealed, and then make your decision there. So yeah, that's basically it. Let me know if you guys are gonna summon. I personally am. If it is Orange Piccolo that gets released, if it's not Orange Piccolo, I probably wouldn't summon on this banner. Maybe I might do 3K. Who knows, bro? Who knows? Maybe I might still spend it. Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you guys are gonna do. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been your girl, man, and I'm out. Peace.